I think my hands have been permanently stained with ink and graphite ever since I could hold a pencil. I've inhaled the scent of markers and paint more than I've inhaled oxygen. They say all children are born artists, and the tricky part is just staying that way, but for me, it was vice versa. The tricky part was always not making. But sometimes the one thing that's keeping you breathing is also the one that's holding a knife to your jugular vein. I think it was freshman year when I first questioned whether or not I was truly meant to be an artist. I was 14, confused, vision clouded by what others thought I should be. I should be smart. I should be more practical. I should be better. I was too busy telling myself what I was supposed to be that I couldn't hear the voice telling me that I've known all along. You probably know too. I think it was sophomore year when everything I knew became everything I didn't. Changes in perspective, the people around me discovering who they were, becoming their own. I was 15, and I only knew who I was in the context of someone else's life. That's all I thought I was, a side character in other people's stories. I didn't know I had my own story to tell. I was too busy telling myself I didn't matter that I couldn't hear the voice telling me that I did. I think it was junior year when I was a tornado, but then again, weren't we all? I didn't realize at first. I only knew when I looked around me and saw everything in pieces. All my plants died, and I stopped opening my curtains. I was 17, and my life came in waves of crisis and euphoria. I was convinced that I couldn't survive such a strong tide for much longer. I didn't know things were getting better until one day I looked around again and everything was glued together. I shut out all the voices in my head telling me who I was supposed to be, and I was beginning to notice the voice telling me who I really was. I listened. You can too. I was 17, and I finally came back home to myself. I could finally see the world that was in front of me, even with my eyes closed. I was 17, and I created a drawing that revolutionized my entire world. I was 17, and I knew that I was meant to create. I'm 18 now. Chemicals flood my veins, but things aren't so black and white to me anymore. It's ironic. I spent my entire life sketching in tones of graphite, but gray finally exists to me now. I finally heard that voice that had been trying to tell me the truth for so long. I still feel like an artist. That feeling never wavered. I am finally content. Sometimes I still struggle to find the meaning of life. Sometimes I still question if things matter, but I don't think it really matters if things matter. Even if we are just a cosmic accident, a product of biology, isn't it a miracle that we can see and recognize and remember everything beautiful and everything ugly? Isn't it a miracle that we can feel and experience joy and sorrow and everything in between? So many people have tried to tell me who I am. So many people will try to tell you who you are. Sometimes you'll listen, and the voices will be so loud that they'll drown out your own voice telling you that you've known who you are all along. Listen to your own voice for a while. No one else knows who I am. No one else can tell me who I am supposed to be. Only I know who I am. I am myself. I am happy. I am sad. I am content. I am okay. You are okay, and you will be okay. I know what I am. I am a powerhouse. I am an unstoppable force of nature. I am resilient and determined to make the world a better place. We all are, and we will change the world. I know what I am. I am a human being. I am an artist and a creator. I am a part of the universe, but I also have a universe inside me. We all do. I've always known who I was, but I finally listened. I am myself, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you.